She was the creator of Nickelodeon. She was director of research for the Electric Company for Children's Television Workshop. She was a professor of psycholinguistics and education at Yeshiva University in New York. Her writings have been broad and diverse on many of the implications of these new technologies. And I'd like to begin by asking Vivian about what she sees as some of the future developments that are likely in the area of new content, as a company that in the past has, at Bell Atlantic, has been one of the conduits for communication, but perhaps entering a new era of being a content provider. Vivian?
Tough question. I think that, first of all, we'll see exploitation of the new technologies as delivery vehicles for things that we're very familiar with already. Among the important implications of a digital server environment, for example, switched network, is the on-demand characteristic, so that you may be very fond of watching Murphy Brown, but you had to go out the evening the program was on. But the next day, if you decide you want to watch it, you'll be able to call it up at your convenience and watch it. Everything that exists in the can already, in the television film world, can be digitized, compressed, put into a server, and then is available on demand. And so you have an in-home version of the home video store and so forth. It will provide very much expanded choice and control over what you watch and when you watch it in the television sense. I think the same will be true for those kinds of audio services which are in the can. And then if we keep in mind that there's one medium, it's digital, when we're talking about this particular world, you then can take everything that exists in the other media formats, digitize it, and present it through speakers and screens and so forth. Screens are not wonderful for print, but they do handle some print very well, and you then begin to see not alternative delivery strategies, but reformulations of existing material. I think that we're at the conceptual stage in programming, if you will, in content, where we can think multiple media delivered digitally. There are very few people who are advanced enough at this point to recognize that multimedia is not multiple media. On the other hand, it's going to take, at least as long as it took for television to get beyond radio with pictures, for us to find the métier that's made possible by what is essentially a new medium. But in the meantime, however rapidly the technology changes, human behavior doesn't change that quickly. So I think what we will see is alternate delivery forms for a lot of what is there, and we will see some experimentation with new forms. And if we're all around in 15 or 20 years, we'll probably see things that none of us can even imagine right now.
Thank you. Let me just ask you a brief follow-up.